Hey everybody, it's Mark Carlin, the New York City hypnotist and author of Sheila Granger's Virtual Gastric Band Workbook, the solution to the worldwide obesity epidemic. In this video, I'm going to tell you about this book and also offer to you 2 free, unbelievably valuable gifts, just when you order this book through Amazon.com today. I think you're going to find these tremendously valuable to help you really begin to take back control over your eating behaviors. So, Sheila Granger's Virtual Gastric Band Workbook. What's it all about? This is a book about how you can become more in touch with your inner ability to eat the correct amount of food. It's very simple and straightforward. The promise to retrain you in your original behaviors. Behaviors that you did naturally from birth, but which you now have learned to ignore. You know that if you've ever looked or watched a baby or toddler, you saw that they cried when they were hungry, and they stopped eating as soon as they had the right amount of food. There was no overeating involved. In fact, most toddlers will fight with you when forced to overeat. This info that you already have programmed inside is valuable intel, just waiting to be reactivated, to serve your needs, wants, and desires to be a naturally fit person. It turns out that this instinctual ability that came with you right out of the box is just lying in wait. It's still there and just needs the right amount of direction in order to reactivate it. And because it is part of your original programming, it's not all that hard to learn. It's just that you need the proper direction and the proper training in order to reach your desired size and shape. Sheila developed this program after hearing about a concept that utilizes the idea of a surgical procedure that physically inhibits the size of your stomach. The idea that your stomach has been structurally altered so that it accepts a lot smaller amount of food than you usually eat. It's just a metaphor and a reason for your inner mind to grasp and follow through on. Sheila came up with her program and decided to put it to the test. The media even followed her trial group and reported on it, setting her up for public failure or public acclaim and success. No one before or since has had the balls to do that. When word got out that she was interested in testing her program, she quickly attracted 25 volunteers to take part in her trial. An acclaim and success she received. After going through the program, 24 out of 25 volunteers lost weight. This was far better than even Sheila had anticipated. And now we are testing our program through a university-funded study so we can scientifically prove how effective our program truly is. Sheila continued to see clients from her office on a regular basis. Because of her success, she started seeing between 35 to 50 clients a week. She continued to see these favorable results from her program. She wondered if others could be trained to work with clients around the world and get similar results. After all, the real reason she loved doing this work was because it gave her an opportunity to help others. So you can imagine how exciting it would be for her to be able to help other overweight and obese people from all around the world. Sheila's dreams became a reality when she contacted me in late July of 2010. With my encouragement and input, we were able to set up trainings around the world to help spread the knowledge of her program and help so many others to regain control over their eating habits. You know, if you've been following me and Sheila for a while now, you know about my work with Sheila Granger's Virtual Gastric Band. And thousands of people from around the world have said that, you know, Mark, not everyone can afford a $500 or $1,000 weight loss program. Could you just break it down and simplify it, put it into a book, and make it available to the masses? And we finally did that with Sheila Granger's Virtual Gastric Band Workbook. This book is all about this exciting new virtual gastric band weight loss program Sheila developed. It allows people to really learn to take control over their eating behaviors. It's about the simple actionable rules and guidelines that we ask our clients to follow that gets them the fat loss results they want and helps them to build these behaviors into simple, habitual responses that create their lifestyle change. It's about what actions to take and how to help you solidify them into mindless, healthy responses. It's about how you can start listening to your body's original programming and begin following sensible and easy-to-obey rules for behaviors without feeling deprived, without feeling like you're on a diet, without fighting with yourself over what you want to do and what you need to do. You know, a virtual gastric band is simply a tool similar to the training wheels on a bike that allows you to focus in on what your body has been incorrectly trained to ignore: your own body's signals for the right amount of foods. Now, maybe you want to get rid of tens of pounds or over 100 pounds, but the reality is you have the opportunity to do it. And I'd like to show you how to do it by pulling back the curtains and first getting you in control over your portion sizes and the quantity of food that you continue to eat. You know, if you know our story, we've been working with weight loss clients for quite a number of years. And in the last couple of years, Sheila took the concept of the virtual gastric band and developed her own program of weight loss that she put to the test, getting a 95% success rate. You might also have heard that the National Health Service has been in touch with Sheila, seeking to work with her in implementing this program on a nationwide scale so that we can help even more people take control over their food intake. How do we do it? How do we get our clients to take control and lose weight? How do we get people to exclaim that they are losing weight without feeling deprived or on a diet? How do we get people to change their attitude toward food? How do we get them to develop the habitual response of stopping eating when they're comfortably satisfied? All of that is actually broken down in this book in a way that the mass populace, the mass consumer, can understand it and, more importantly, can do it. I'm so proud of this book because it's just a book that its time has come for this. You know, we have millions of people across the planet that are consuming foods and being consumed by food. The world governments are trying to get a handle on the overweight and obesity problem before it bankrupts society, before it gets so bad that we have to build hospitals and hospices on every corner to handle all the people succumbing to obesity-related illness. And there are these people out there that have tried all kinds of ways of losing weight, have tried all kinds of diets, and are coming to the realization that diets don't work. Diets train you to focus on your food all the time. You become an expert in all things food. You work 24/7 to plan your next meals. Plan what color the food should be, how many calories it has, how many points it's been assigned, what color category it falls into, what time of day calls for what type of food, and on, and on, and on. But the deprivation is combined with conditioning yourself to always thinking about food. And when the diet is over, whether you find it impossible to stay on or whether you actually reach goal weight, you now remove all restrictions but remain focused on food. You can certainly see how that can be a deadly combination. So all these obese people are finally coming to the realization that diets don't work. So they're looking for advice on how to start losing weight without dieting, without depriving themselves, without feeling like they are restricted and they can't enjoy themselves. So here's the deal today. When you order this book today by clicking the button on this page and ordering it through Amazon.com, here's what I'm going to do to give you 2 free awesome gifts. All you have to do is click the order button from Amazon.com. Fill in your name and email address and you'll be sent straight away to the Amazon.com webpage for ordering our book. Then just forward your receipt that Amazon sends you. Just forward that receipt to vgbworkbook@gmail.com. Once again, forward that receipt to vgbworkbook@gmail.com. When you forward that receipt to us, we will automatically send you 2 free gifts. The first gift we're going to send you is what Sheila calls the relaxation maximation. It's Sheila's very own trance recording that you can download to help you get rid of some of those everyday stresses and strains that we all get from modern day living. This trance recording would normally be sold for $28, but today I'm going to give you access to the webpage where you can download it right onto your computer for free, so you can immediately start getting rid of the stresses that might be causing you to hold on to your weight in the first place. Just listening to this recording has had her clients exclaim how much more peaceful they feel, how much more in control they've become, and how much better sleep they are having. And we all know that getting a good night's rest is paramount to maintaining a healthy weight. That's what Sheila's trance recording relaxation maximation is. And I'm going to give you that trance recording free today as a download when you order that book from us today, just by clicking the button on this page. Again, you buy the book today from Amazon.com, and we'll give you the relaxation maximation recording. And I'm also going to send you free an audio version of my self-hypnosis ebook, The Simple Secrets to Self-Hypnosis Success. This guide was previously published in the book Real World Hypnosis, Tips from Leading Hypnotists, when I was asked to contribute a section on how to do this important part of change work. If you remember this book, published a couple of years ago, it was a collection of works done by the top authorities in the hypnosis world on all aspects of hypnotic techniques. This book is where I show you how to perform self-hypnosis. And if you've been learning anything about hypnosis, you know that doing self-hypnosis and learning how to do it properly is like having the key to the kingdom, your very own kingdom, where you become the boss. You become the master. And you get to determine how successful you want your life to be in all things of interest to you. And I'm making that audio program available just for you. I'm going to give you that download link along with Relaxation Maximation when you order this book right now. So go ahead and click the button. You'll be taken to a page where you can enter your name and email address, and then you'll go to the Amazon page to purchase your book. Just forward me your Amazon receipt of payment to vgbworkbook@gmail.com. Once again, that's vgbworkbook@gmail.com. And I'll send you the link to download those 2 audio MP3s to help you to relax and learn self-hypnosis. I look forward to serving you and helping you get the most out of your own fantastic resources for health and successful living. Until then, hate less, love more, and all good things are yours. Fear less, hope more, eat less, chew more, whine less, breathe more, talk less, say more, hate less, love more, and all good things are yours.